Show you a great tool that I've learned how to use in my row counter. So here I go into my row counter. Let me go into my projects, and I'm going to do a new project, and we're going to call it show chart. It's really show chart highlight, but the name's not important. We'll make it knitting, and next. Okay, now ask if I want to import my pattern. So I'm going to import my pattern as a PDF. So I write yes, and I've put this on my device. Now actually I took this PDF of How to Read a Knitting Chart, which is by Ashley Lelis. So we'll use this. We'll pretend that these are your instructions in PDF. And in your instructions somewhere you have a chart. So we look at this chart and see this little, we click on that little top pencil and choose, oops, disappeared, and choose chart. Now, what I have to do, it actually tells me at the bottom to select precisely the top left-hand corner. I try to go to the very top corner. See, it's right at the top. Could even be a little bit more at the top. That's perfect. Then it says next, and now it tells me to tap the bottom. Sorry, it was top left-hand corner, and now the bottom right-hand corner. I'm going to tap in the very corner. Now the whole thing is turned green. Now remember how many rows and columns you have. So I have here 15 rows and 23 columns. I'll need that. I write next, and here we go, 15 rows and 23 columns, and I'm going to click on link to counter. Now it asks me which counter. I'm going to add a counter that will be just for the chart. We'll call it chart, C-H-A-R-T. Okay, done. And then I write create and select. So there's my chart. It has 15 rows by 23. I think you could choose different colors for the highlighting. Maybe I'll try that and try to do it in green instead of yellow. And I write save. Okay, now there it is. See that green line? I made it green. It could have been yellow. And right now I'm on row 1, so it shows me row 1. Now this chart doesn't have separate squares for the even rows. That happens in a lot of patterns where they just tell you what to do on the other side. But if it had even rows, it would jump now to 2. Okay, here it just stays like in between 1 and 3. Now I go to the next row. Here it is. It's highlighted 3, and then again it's in between, and here it highlights 5, and then it's in between. And that's it. That's how this absolutely fantastic tool, so that when you're working on your pattern within the app, you can have it highlight the lines of your chart.